Good morning. This is week 3 of the Destination Fantasy podcast, coming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. I'm here with my bro, Mr. Deshaun Reed. How you doing this morning?
Wonderful, brother. Wonderful. Another week of football. I wasn't here with you guys last week, so it's always a pleasure to be back, chopping it up, talking about fantasy football with you guys, man. So, the good thing about it is from the foreseeable future, I'll be here. So, I'm excited.
Let's see, but let's not mistake it. I mean, you was here, I guess, quote unquote, in spirit last week because you was definitely in the comments. We just couldn't see your face though. That was the only thing, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Like, whenever we get this going, whether I can be here or not, I feel like I need to give, a little bit of my input or whatever. Man, I'll be thirsty, bro. So even when I'm at work working, like I'm still, looking at my phone. So yeah.
Absolutely. So we definitely have a few things to get into today. I guess first and foremost, we can start with the game on Thursday. Dolphins, Dolphins Bills. Let me actually change this because somehow I put Jets here, but Dolphins Bills. It was definitely more of an entertaining game than I thought. I felt like we was going to see a blowout based on how we've been viewing the Dolphins this year, but Dolphins hung around and actually had more than just Achan, getting points here. Tyreek Hill was viable. I mean, he wasn't like superb, but he put up points. But a lot of the points definitely came on the Bill side. Josh Allen 23.02, James Cook 20.8, Dalton Kincaid, he was targeted early and often in that game, 17.6. Any, I guess, particular takeaways for you in this matchup?
No, I think you kind of said it. Being that this is okay, so coming into like the game, not knowing, how the game would turn out up on Thursday. Nobody didn't think that the game would be as close as it was. Like I didn't think that this would be an entertaining game. So like I'm sitting there watching the game, man. I'm like, okay, like by halftime, the Dolphins, they stayed pretty tight with Buffalo, but in the end, it just seems like it's always something boneheaded by what the Dolphins are doing or Tua. I'm not sure exactly what the heck is going on there with that situation, but I kind of figured they would be staring down the barrel of an 0-3, and that's exactly what happened. Superman was Superman. Josh Allen was Josh Allen. James Cook found the end zone yet again, as he tends to do. Keep those guys locked and loaded as your QB1s and RB1 for James Cook, low end RB1. And then, but even Dalton Kincaid, like you mentioned, Jamar, Dalton Kincaid is one of those ones that they had high praise for, but he kind of more so battled like a lot of injuries like last year. So early in like the early going, he's looking fully healthy and he's looking to contribute to every fantasy manager that picked him up. So, tight end one as it stands right now, back end tight end one, albeit, but still, he's resurged his tight end one position.
Absolutely. And just to go a little bit deeper with both of these teams, um, Ali Gordon II, we had a sighting with him, 9 carries, 30 yards, and a touchdown. I didn't realize how big of a back that man was. That's a bruiser right there, and
Yeah, it
that's
is.
something that's don't even fit the makeup of their team because supposed to be a track star type team, but they needed somebody like that, and that's just to keep in your back of your head, like if Gordon's starting to become more of a thing, taking away some being the vulture here, for HN, just throwing it out there. Uh, it was nice to see Jalen Waddle, 5 catches, 39 yards, and a touchdown. He, waddling out there. That was a good sight to see. Tua is definitely unplayable in all formats. I don't even know if anybody even played Tua to begin with, but if you did, then I don't.
God, I hope not.
Yeah. Um. See your boy Shakir found the end zone, 4 catches, 45 yards, and a TD. Um. And then Keon Coleman. Week 1 was superb, and it definitely dialed back a notch or 2 or 3 since. But if you actually sat there and watched the game, it's like he's getting opportunities. I don't know if he's fully capitalizing on all the opportunities that's presented to him, but that's one of those to where, like, if you had him on your team, I'm starting to fade until I see something different type deal.
No, man, you are absolutely right. I mean, like again, like that was a wide receiver that they drafted to do big things and potentially replaced Stephon Diggs, who's been huge, bro. But it looks like to me they going in like a different direction. They want to be able to run the football, spread the football out equally in like the passing game, and let Josh Allen just kind of more so do his thing. I think that more so will probably be their recipe success instead of them targeting just one receiver, creating like the diva-ish, you know what I mean, problems that they had in the past with Stephon Diggs. So I can see that.
Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what we got from the Dolphins and Bills. Um, I don't know how much longer Mike McDaniel keep his job if we go in that route, but I'd be surprised if he's still the coach by October at this rate. All right, so look, it's week 3, and we already got like 5 starting quarterbacks out. 5: Joe Burrow, Jayden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Justin Fields, Brock Purdy. They're all out, and of course, they're all out for different reasons. But nevertheless, it feels like we're in December at this point, based on some of these quarterbacks starting.
Indeed.
So we have Jake Browning starting for the Bengals. We have Marcus Mariota starting for the Commanders. We have Carson Wentz, who's on his 6th team in 6 years, starting for the Minnesota Vikings. We have, so a lot of us pronounce it Tyrod Taylor. I was just watching a Baker Mayfield press conference the other day. I think he pronounced it Tyrod or T-Rod or something different.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. And then you have Kraft Mac and Cheese Mac Jones starting for Brock Purdy. Like, what are your first thoughts? Just reading there's some high profile names on this list.
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of got like the first two there, which are two of the bigger names in fantasy football and just the football world in general, Jamar. So you're looking at Joe Burrow and Jayden Daniels, two, perennial stars. One who has been basically kind of in and out of, under center, Jamar, since he's entered the league with injuries. And I kind of got to address something, man. So you pay this man this much money, bro. Look, I get the T. Higgins signing, right? I completely understand it. Well, to a certain extent, I really get the Jamar Chase signing, but you don't think that you needed to invest in a quarterback that you want to be there long term, a quarterback that has gotten you to a Super Bowl, a quarterback that has the potential to be one of the best 3 quarterbacks in the league whenever he is healthy? I mean, I think that that's a knock to like what the Bengals front office is doing. It seems like those guys over there value offense as much than anything, man. Like, again, defense is atrocious. We know that, right? Defense is atrocious. They tried to throw a little mini bag at their problem this offseason by bringing in re-bringing in Trey Hendrickson on a 1-year deal. So they not, for him long term, that's not going to fix anything. I just don't understand it. Like, I really don't. So, I mean, that's neither here nor there. And I do want to say this, Jamar. I drafted both Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy in the same league. 14-team league that I was telling you about. I got both of them. So it's really killing me right now, man. So I just went ahead and, just kind of looked down the waiver wire, and I just pulled up CJ Stroud for me this week. Hopefully he can be able to get something done. And I have no IR slot in this league. So I had to drop Joe Burrow, unfortunately, to be able to do that. Again, Joe Burrow should be out at least until week 17 is what they're saying, possibly week 16, 17. Basically pretty much
Christmas.
pretty much all, our fantasy, season. So, I mean, that sucks. So he's going to be, not utilizable. But Jayden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Justin Fields, Brock Purdy, all big names. You know what I mean? But that Joe Burrow one and Jayden Daniels really does hurt. Jayden Daniels should be back next week, as far as what I'm as far as my understanding, JJ McCarthy may be out 3 to 5 weeks. Same thing with Brock Purdy, if I'm not mistaken. Both of those guys have a similar trajectory. I'm not sure about Justin Fields at all because he has a concussion. So hopefully he'll be able to go through concussion protocol, pass that, be back on the field for those guys next week.
Yeah. And one thing I can point out, like Brock Purdy was practicing in limited fashion this week, so it might be a chance that he's back next week.
God, I hope so.
But yeah, nevertheless, dude, like I don't understand why they don't like invest in the offensive line at all for Cincinnati. Like they just don't care. They just want the shiny toys, but but there's no foundation for them. Like that's terrible. So I feel your sentiment on that. I do have, Joe Burrow, or if not Joe Burrow, I definitely have like Chase Brown and Jamar Chase in a couple of leagues. So it's like feeling the effects of that because they don't want to protect their guy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that while you talking about that, Jamar, because it's like I think Jamar Chase will be completely fine. I think he's quarterback proof. I do believe that. I think the odd man out may be T Higgins a bit. I'm not sure about completely benching him, but I can only see him as like a flex play until I can see anything further. I think they do want to still utilize Chase Brown at the backfield, but I think the only two that are surefire guys that I want to start on this team right now would be Chase and Chase.
I mean, pretty much. So yeah, for the Bengals, I mean, we'll see how that goes. Commanders today, Marcus Mariota. I mean, Marcus is who he is at this point. So I just wonder if Deebo Samuel's still gonna, be competent because he's been good for him as far as the fantasy perspective. Yeah. He's been good. McLaurin, I mean, I know between him and Daniels, they had some timing issues with some of these throws and routes, but I mean, I don't know if that gets better or worse with Marcus Mariota. I don't know. There's definitely some question marks. Your boy Bill is finally the RB1 on the team, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect there. But one thing I do expect is awful here right here. What's going on?
Top of the morning, brother.
What's going on? He said, man, I barely made it last week. Shout out to the dog, Puka and Bijan, for carrying my sorry ass team.
I mean, those are two guys though that if somebody gonna take you to the promised land, it's gonna be one of those two.
Dude, like, hey, that's why we quote unquote pay for these talents right here to carry you each and every week. Like for a person like Bijan, there's 17 weeks, 17 weeks in the fantasy season. Like you expect Bijan to be Bijan all 17 of those games.
And typically he pretty much will.
Yes. And Puka is pretty much in that same boat. You expect Puka to be Puka for all 17 of those games as long as he's on the field, right? So it's like they did their job. That's what that was. But yeah, man. Commanders, I like I say, I really don't know what to really expect today. I mean, they are, I understand, at home against the Raiders, so I don't know. I don't know there. Minnesota, who knows? Who knows with Carson Wentz? You can get good Carson, you can get bad Carson, you get to use Carson. I don't know. I don't know. It could be Matilda's dad for all I know. I don't know. Bernie Mac off of Transformers. It don't matter. I don't know who I'm getting there. I don't know. I would say in that game, Jordan Mason, I would imagine he would get a lot of opportunity, especially with Aaron Jones out. Maybe Hawkinson might be viable. I don't know. Maybe Justin Jefferson. I put it to you like this: any backup quarterback, if they have a right mind, I'm getting the ball to my best playmaker each and every time.
Absolutely.
So, and this man said, I'm one injury away from tanking. My God.
That bad, bro?
I mean, he did show us our team. I think week 1. It wasn't as great as it was last year, but
Nah, still serviceable nonetheless.
yeah, yeah. But so yeah, Vikings. I don't know and they play the Bengals today, so
Yep.
who knows? That could be a dud or it could be fireworks. Who knows? Um, the Jets with Tyrod Taylor. I mean, if we're being honest, there was only 3 Jets players, I guess, maybe worth starting to begin with, and that included Justin Fields to a certain degree.
Yeah.
I mean, Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson. That's pretty much it. That's the list. So, I mean, that still might be the list today. And then Mac Jones, dude. Outside of Christian McCaffrey, do you feel good about Ricky Pearsall or Jawan Jennings or
I don't. No warm and fuzzies here, bro. But it's like it's Mac Jones didn't play like terrible. Like, okay, let's make no mistake about it. Mac Jones is still a higher. This is a former starter turned backup, right? The same thing with a couple of these other guys up on the list. Same thing with Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? So it's same thing with Marcus Mariota. So they're some of the higher tier backups in the league. So obviously you do expect a drop off as far as offensive efficiency, but I mean I'm hoping it ain't gonna be too far away. Again, they're not gonna put up the numbers as like the starters will, but I mean these are some serviceable backups, man.
yeah. I guess it's wait and see approach. They do play the Cardinals, and with the division games in the NFC West, it's honestly you never know what may transpire on that one. So, James, good morning. How you doing? That is, I think he's a Seahawks fan on that one.
Looks like it.
And they definitely have a very good matchup today. All right. So last week when you was here in spirit, I mean, I had Walt here, and of course he's a Colts fan, and somehow I said Danny Crines to Danny Dimes. No, it's Danny Crines to Indiana Jones here. So
Who
before
came up
we
with that, bro? Like who was the first person that came up with that? Because like I was on the phone talking to my bro, and then he was like Indiana Jones. I'm like, bro, you talking about Danny? I'm like, okay, that actually that makes sense. So I'm with that. I'm with it now. So I mean, throughout the first 2 weeks of the season, bro, it's bro's been looking like he's been looking like Josh Allen, dude. Like I mean, I don't know how else to say it. He's been utilizing his legs. He's been hitting open receivers. And Jamar, get this, he has not turned the ball over, bro.
dude, they haven't even punted the ball yet this year. There's been no punts. Like the punter is probably the most relaxed, chill, like inactive guy in the face of the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. But we're gonna pivot here. All right, full PPR from awful Ramondre versus Steelers. Tootin versus Texans. Samson versus Green Bay. Yes, these are my RB2 options.
Dang, awful.
My first hunch is Samson. And so that backfield in Cleveland just got more interesting. I'm sure you saw the same update idea about as
Judkins being named the starter. Yes. Oh, when I'm at work, bro, like that's all I do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I seen that, which should be that should be exciting or whatever to see. So
man. Excuse me. So yeah, my first thought is Samson. Because of game environment, what we expect to happen, I expect Green Bay to get up early. I expect Joe Flacco or Dylan Gabriel or maybe even at some point in the game, Shedeur Sanders to probably be passing from behind. I mean, I feel like Samson is the pass catching third down back right now.
mm-hmm.
Jerome Ford, I was mentioning it last week. I think he's probably getting phased out of there. I don't trust Ramondre at all. And then
I don't know. To me, it would be between. Okay, so Tootin is. I like it, but to me, it's more so of like a dart throw. I believe by what is it? It's only week 3, right?
yeah,
I believe by week 6, he will have carved out himself a huge role in that backfield or whatever. Because, like, bro, I'm not. I get it. ETN's been pretty good though, right? He's been pretty
he
good.
has better than I
I
thought he
still don't
would.
trust it. I still don't. I still
You
don't
still
trust
don't
it.
trust it?
Nah, I
Well, I
don't.
get it. I mean, like you said, it's only been 2 games so far.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep my eye on that. I wouldn't drop Tootin or I wouldn't look to trade him. I would look for him as like a nice stash. But Ramondre versus my Steelers, here's the thing: you probably need 6, man. And in the first 2 weeks, bro, like we can't stop a nosebleed on the ground, man. Like we've been stopping the run. We've been what this man's name is. Awful. You know what I mean? We can't do it. So I'm gonna split here, bro. Like I'm gonna go Stevenson if you're gonna go Samson. I'm gonna go
And
Stevenson for the point that I think that he'll be able to punch it in the goal line. Like that's it. I'm not saying he's gonna be efficient on the ground. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's gonna rush for 100 yards or whatever. I'm just gonna say it's a possibility of being able to punch it in for 6.
yeah, I got you. I am just looking at his stats last week, and honestly, I didn't know he put up 21.2, but a lot of that came in the passing game against a Dolphins defense that can't stop a sign. Like they just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know your team is like on the ground. Yeah, I get that, but there's been so many opportunities for Stevenson over the last couple of years for him to like actually carve out his solidified RB1 spot, and he just can't do it. He usually like kicks his own self in the ass.
Yeah, I
Personally,
mean, bro, like I think he got like he always coughs it up, bro. Like that's been his thing. Like he got. You remember Tiki Barber, bro? Like
oh
pretty
yeah,
good back, right? But his
mm-hmm.
only knock was, bro, like he can't hang
Fumbling.
on to like the football, bro. So
Yep, and at least with Tiki, they had to like he had adjusted his like ball carrying position. He was holding it up higher, and that solved that issue. But I don't even think he even has the capability of realizing that. I don't know. I just know there's a Henderson lurking in the background, and
pretty
that,
good
that,
too,
that
man.
yeah.
Pretty good too.
So,
Yeah.
all right, we'll split on that one. He said flex any of the RBs I mentioned above, or Troy Flanker versus Chargers, Travis Hunter versus Texans, Jawan Jennings versus Cardinals, Keyshawn Booty versus Steelers. All right, so I know for a fact I'm not playing any of the running backs. Troy Franklin is an interesting name.
Yep.
Like to the point to where I did add Troy Franklin on a couple of my teams this week.
Smart man.
And that should be a good game too. That Broncos Chargers game. That should be a good one. Travis Hunter is somewhat intriguing, but I kind of like the Franklin one a little bit more.
I do too.
Jawan Jennings, I mean, we kind of alluded to it. We don't really have the warm and fuzzies about it. Anybody else besides McCaffrey on the Cardinals right now?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's Troy Franklin. You look at what he did against Tennessee, which wasn't much, but I'm looking at the target share here. He had 6 targets in week 1, and then last week against Indiana, he had 9 targets, but he had 8 catches, 89 yards, and a TD. So they are looking to get that man involved inside the passing game, man. And I like him, like you said, in there on the road too against the Chargers in a divisional matchup. So opportunities should be plentiful for Troy Franklin. So
Yeah, I mean the successful fantasy equation is what opportunity plus talent.
Yep.
So he definitely getting an opportunity. Let's see how talented this man really is. And it's 2 weeks in, but it's starting to show. So I'll say I'm with you on Franklin on that one. So good luck to you there. All right, so we got one here from Alan. If you want to watch, we got some spam. I love that. Anyway, thoughts on Omarion Hampton this week?
Man, it's been a pretty slow start for rookie running backs, right?
It has. Um, it has, but this is still a very deep and loaded running back class.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even with him having a slow start, like the eye test shows that he has the capability.
Yep.
So they play the Broncos.
Yeah.
But I think Jonathan Taylor did all right last week, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. JT Money was decent. But like the thing about it is, I think Omarion Hampton is with the right team. He's with the right head coach. I mean, and he's behind a pretty good offensive line, man, and weapons that actually can keep so many people from crowding him inside the backfield because you got to stay honest, especially with the addition of Keenan Allen. Like those guys can, like they can spread out a defense to where he'll have nice holes to be able to run through. However, and to me, until he shows otherwise, he's no more than a flex and or a dart throw at this point. Like last week, I was saying RB2, so I would even bump him down this week until he shows otherwise. Again, this ain't gonna be somebody that you want to get rid of, obviously, because they picked him to be the guy inside the backfield. But I probably wouldn't. I don't feel too happy about him this week. Jamar.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel like this is like a wait and see approach type deal if you can
Yep.
afford it. Um, I know in my 16 team, I have to start them each and every week. So I'm just hoping that the training wheels come off a lot sooner than later on that one. But nevertheless, if you can afford to, not play them or at the very least, at the very best, play them in your flex, cool. I
Yep.
get it. So that I think he'll have a solid game, but I just want to see it. We need some more evidence. We in the
Need it
sample.
on wax first, dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
we're in the data gathering phase. So
Yep. It's still only week 3, man. Yeah.
yep. So appreciate that. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to you on that one. Sergio is that on flex to start. Debo Samuel, Ricky Pearsall, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren. Whew, this is a good one. This one is a good one.
Yep. Oh man.
Well,
I got my answer. I mean, I'm just trying to see what you are thinking about, Jamar.
oh man, I'm not as fast as answering this test question as you are, man. So go ahead and
Hey,
start
that's
the
all
class.
right. Look, man, this will be a perfect time for me to bang the drum, man. I didn't get a chance
Oh
to do it.
my gosh, it's bad.
Hashtag Stiller Nation. Hashtag here we go. Look,
Here we
man,
go.
Jaylen Warren has been one of the bright spots for us. Excuse me, not from a realistic standpoint, but more so from like a fantasy standpoint because Aaron Rodgers is looking forward to him in like the passing game. Jamar, the dude just in Seattle, he had 4 targets for 4 catches upon 86 yards, bro. And he ended up with 17.4 fantasy points. And even against the Jets, he ended up with 13.9 with the TD. So whether they're utilizing him with his legs or quick dump offs to the guy, he's being used in both facets of the game. The only reason why I'm not as high on Ricky Pearsall or Debo Samuel is because of the quarterback position there. The same thing with Calvin Ridley. And last time I checked, DeAndre Swift is probably not going to play today. Like I had seen that last night as well. I don't know if you can confirm that for me, but for me, it's Jaylen Warren. At least his whole offense is still intact. And I think the opportunities in the passing game is what propels him forward over the rest of these other guys.
All right, so Swift is expected to play, but I will say by default, hashtag Still a Nation hashtag. Here we go. Jaylen Warren is the safest option out the group, just because like you mentioned the first two names, quarterback play. I don't know. It could be great, could not be great. I don't know. If you want to trust Marcus Mariota and Mac Jones, fine.
Not saying that they can't have good games. It's just more so of a dart throw. I think
Yeah.
Jaylen Warren is probably the safest option out of the two. out of the 4. I'm sorry,
So
5.
Calvin really is intriguing a little bit to me because going against a Colts defense, which I'm not fully sold on the Colts defense, and I still hold a grudge against the Colts defense because they costed me a championship last year. I will never forgive them for that one. So, but nevertheless, like I saw the Broncos move the ball and put up points with their pass catchers, so it's a little intriguing there. And then the real wild card is DeAndre Swift going against a defense just as sorry as my team's defense. So it's like it could be a shootout there, but nevertheless, Warren is the safe option, and I've definitely heard they trying to get Warren more involved in the passing game, so it could be more targets for him. So there you go. Sergio, like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. All right, so uh Rian said CD Land for a TD today,
Yo,
way
what up,
overdue.
bro? That's my boy.
Oh, what up?
Man.
Hey, so when Walt and I was on here last week, we started to, I forgot we was doing a TD parlay thing last year. So we gonna get one today before we hit the end on this one. And yeah, just know, Deshaun, we throwing CD on a TD parlay today.
It only makes sense, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he is playing against you guys as Bears, bro, because he's a Bears fan too. So yeah.
yeah, and with no Jayden Johnson either. So by all means, have at it. All right, clock. Full PPR, Calvin Ridley, Ricky Pearsall, or Mbuka. And he is expected to play too.
He is. Yep. Throw that man back on out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Potential offensive rookie of the year. Can't sit him now. Scored in his first 2 games, right? He did score last week too. Yeah, man. You can't whatever you done for me lately? Nothing besides getting in the end zone 3 times in 2 weeks. Put that man back on out there.
Enough said. Appreciate your clock, like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Real quick, people. So I know we're on here for a couple of hours on a Sunday, but we are always active 7 days a week. But therefore, join the Discord. We have definitely a community here that like-minded individuals. We get questions answered, whole bunch of different things that happens in the Discord. So
yeah, and I think one of the best things about the Discord, Jamar, you're a regular person, right? Like you go to work, you know what I mean? You kiss your wife before you leave, you come back to your kids. Some of us, we got to be night owls depending upon what the week is, and if those questions arise, a lot of those questions can be asked at any point in time of the day because we got a bunch of guys in there who answer a bunch of questions. I was just in there last night looking at one of the comments for one of the questions, but the Discord has been super helpful for people, asking fantasy related questions when we're not on here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and we are growing, man. So like that's been pretty dope as well.
Yeah, so I just sent the link for it. So definitely hope to see some more faces in there. All right. Jonathan, he says pick one, Higgins or Jamo PPR. Also, Pickens, Randall, Sutton, pick one. All right, first one. Yeah, give me Jamo. Give me Jamo. And probably the most friendly fantasy environment of the week. I think the game total is either 52 or 53 and a half over under, which is insane. Give me that one. Matter of fact, if you have any Ravens and Lions players, you should be playing them today, without question. All right, second one, your old boy Pickens, Randall Robinson, Cortland Sutton. Pickens happens to be in the second best friendly fantasy environment. Cowboys Bears. I think the over under is 50 and a half, which is crazy. But we can't stop anybody either. So
I'm gonna say this though, Jamar. Let's shout out to Clock for just joining the Discord, bro. I just peeped that. So
yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, right on, brother. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, fantasy related, you know what I mean, just go ahead and throw that on up, and then we'll try to answer that as quickly as possible. Again, so Jamar, Wan'Dale Robinson, right? So basically, not a big name, not a sexy name like the rest of these guys here. Everybody knows T. Higgins. Everybody knows J-Mo. Everybody knows George Pickens. Everybody knows Cameron Sutton or whatever. But Wan'Dale Robinson is kind of
Hmm.
intriguing to me, considering the fact that this dude has 18 targets in 2 games
Yeah, I'm
or
peeping
whatever,
that.
coming off of a 142-yard game in that, super fantasy friendly game with who did they play that week? That was Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and he had a TD as well. That one is kind of intriguing to me. So he's saying pick one, right, between
Yep.
Higgins or JMO.
Yep.
Again, I'm siding with you with JMO.
Correct.
But with this one, who do the Giants have, bro?
They're at home against Kansas City.
Mm. I'm gonna still go Pickens though, but I just that one's just kind of tough because Pickens is going against you guys, right? Again, the over under is projected to be what you said, like 50 something
50,
point,
50, 50 and a half.
50 and a half. So like that is a little bit too much to ignore. However, Rondell Robinson has been great for the people that, what I mean, was able to snag him up off the waiver wires because I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not draft him, but he is looking to be that true number two besides that monster in Malik Neighbors because the dude is good, bro. He reminded me so much of Jamar Chase, man. It's not even funny.
I can see that. Shoot. And coincidentally, what school do they both go to?
Man, Louisiana State, my brother.
Jesus. Yeah, based on the target share, I wouldn't be mine if you picked Wan'Dale Robinson. My
18
God.
targets, that's a lot, bro.
That is. I know for a fact Kansas City defense is going to be a lot better than what Dallas did, but still, that's a lot. And Pickens did see 9 targets last week. He only
did.
caught 5. So
But he got in the end zone as well, right?
I believe he did.
Okay, or they took it back. I know it was one of those two things. Let me see. Pickens.
Yeah, he got in there.
So, yep, he did get in there. That's always a plus. I mean, good options, though. I mean, these are pretty good options to have, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's a pretty solid wide receiver.
Yeah. So, yeah, just my initial hunch is take the one with the best environment. Because even with him being a wide receiver 2, end up being a wide receiver 2, and Sutton being a wide receiver 1 for their respective teams, game environment says he should get plenty. He should get enough looks like a wide receiver 1 in this matchup. So, good luck to you. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us, and join the Discord. All right. Mordenheim, Scattenbooter, Ramondre Stevenson, half point. We just talked about Stevenson having that at home against your team, and then Scatterbo at home against the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think I'm gonna go with Cam, man. I think I'm gonna go with Cam Scatterbo. Here's the thing. Tyrone Tracy, it just seems like it's not becoming a thing. He had a pretty good year last year, right? And Cam Scatterbo, 11 rushes, 45 yards, 1 TD. He even had a couple of catches in the passing game, but to no really, yardage like that.
Yeah.
Looks like 2 catches for 14 yards.
He did have a play where it was pretty impressive how he just fought for the extra yards and got the first down. I think off one of those catches. So it's like the eye test is there.
Yeah,
I remember him
him
for what? Was it Iowa State? I think it was Iowa State.
Yep.
Yeah, that man, monster.
Top guy. So I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him this week. I think they'll get a couple of chances to be able to get down to like the red zone, and why not use that big bruiser, man? Because that's exactly what he did. Like I seen him truck a guy, man. I mean, like it was for that like a rookie to lay the lumber like that, man. It was pretty impressive.
That is, man. I'm with you. It's got a bow. So good luck to you. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Hey man, awful asking you a question on Caleb Johnson.
Man, right now he is. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as what I'm hearing from my sources and my people inside of Steel City is that that one play that, kind of more so changed the game and kind of more so hurt him upon like that kick return, him not understanding what he was supposed to do. They had a lot of high praise coming in from the rookie, but I think that kind of diminished his role just with that one play. It sucks. It really does. And like, Jamar, you mentioned it earlier, like they are trying to get Jaylen Warren more involved. So what does that mean for Caleb this year, or at least for the early going this season? I mean, you gotta fade that boy. Gotta fade him.
In fact, correct me if I'm wrong. Kenneth Gainwell's on your team, right?
Yep.
That man right there. Like I get it. He does good enough to get jobs in the NFL and get generational money as he should. But I just remember over the course of time, that man has somehow like derail somebody's projection or trajectory to become a better fit for the team. He just gets in the way. He's a thorn.
All the time, bro.
He's a thorn. He's a good player, but he's a thorn.
Solid. Very, very solid. Yeah. He ain't got no problem finding a job, I can tell you that.
At all. Serviceable guy. But yeah, I guess Caleb Johnson just gonna be chilling for a second. That's all. He's not all the way cooked, but he just
baking right now. He definitely baked. He's basically he kind of like the air fryer up on like the lowest setting right now. So.
Yeah, ain't into we ain't deep frying nobody yet. This ain't turkey early. Time. We ain't deep frying those either right now. So yeah. All right, awful said Christian Kirk. You know how I feel about this fool. It's sitting on waivers. Think he's worth a stash. He's supposedly making his first debut today versus the Jags.
He is, man. That's Jamar's BFF. I'm glad you mentioned him, awful. Yeah, him and Jamar are really, really tight. So yeah, look, they need some sort of push there offensively, right? Nick Chubb hasn't been Nick Chubb of old. Like, we get it. He's past his prime. CJ Stroud, that rookie year, he ain't looking anything close to that. The only guy that we want on this team is Nico Collins. And he saved the day last week by finding a way to get inside the end zone. Other than that, he still didn't really look too good, man. This offense has issues. They weren't able to use their 2 draft picks in which they picked up Noel and I think Jayden Higgins. Yep. Jayden Higgins in the spring this year, and they really haven't been able to get those two dudes the ball. So, I mean, I think Christian Kirk can be one of the guys that come in and, he's a serviceable veteran. Worth a stash. I would say, yeah, especially in like deeper leagues. I know that Jamar is going to disagree with me because he just really loves the guy or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you're in a deeper league or whatever, I would say he's worth it. 12 team plus, 10 team, probably not. I think you can find better out there.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference if it's, him or I ain't gonna say that name, but my point is it doesn't matter if CJ Stroud can't be standing up to throw the football.
That's a fact.
So I mean, I get the logic there. I mean, sure. Why not stash him? I'm just saying, like, I don't expect him to go out here and be, the person, the savior. And it's not even all him. It's more so, can CJ Stroud stand up and throw the football? That's the problem for me. So yeah, I mean, you said majority. I just gave my 2 cents. We're gonna keep it moving. Edward, good morning. 10-man half-point PPR, 3 wide receivers in the flex. Need lineup help. All right, we got Baker, we got Kyler, Indiana Jones here, and then also 2 wide receivers in the flex. MHJ, Pearsall, Kobe Myers, JMO, Puka, who is a must start. Obviously, any advice would help. Thank you. Then he also said, I am 0-2, and any help would be appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, he's in win now mode. Staring at the barrel of 0-3, man, that's tough to climb out of as far as fantasy is concerned. Okay, so let's dissect this one properly, man. We need matchups, Jamar, because obviously I'm looking at Kyler or whatever because he does have a stack with MHJ, but that stack ain't
That
stacking, bro.
it's not, and it pisses me off, and I can't even. My more so blame is on Kyler than MHJ on that one. But all right, so as far as the quarterbacks, the Bucks are at home against the Jets. Um, Cardinals on the road against the 49ers. And Indiana Jones, if I'm not mistaken, on the road at Tennessee.
Yeah. So it looks like to me, bro, I'm taking old shake and bake.
Yeah. The
I'm taking old
Bakers,
shake and
man.
bake at home. Shake and bake is at the crib or whatever. So I'm taking old shake and bake, Ricky
Now,
Bobby. For my quarterbacks, but for what do you like, Jamar, as far as quarterback? I mean, this is pretty good, pretty good. That's a good QB room. That's a
no,
good QB room,
it's
man.
really good. So I'm leaning towards Baker as well. I do want to point out, I think they are missing two people on the offensive line.
Yeah, they are.
That sucks. But he did see Baker. Like, if you wasn't a believer in Baker for whatever reason, you should have been a believer in him last week going into that tough, hostile environment in Houston. I think that was a Sunday. Was that a Sunday night game or a Monday night game? It was one of them.
Yeah,
Monday night.
Monday night.
Yep.
Yep.
Monday night. And just that last drive was so surgical for them to take the lead and win the game. Like, Baker showed how tough he was in that hostile environment. Yeah, I'm all for the Bakers, man. Like, now Daniel Jones is a little intriguing. I just don't that matchup. Like, I know Tennessee is bad, but I don't know. It almost feels like a trap game over there.
It does. And again, it's a divisional matchup, so you already know sometimes how those play out. I think the safest bet would probably be Baker, but that Kyler and MHJ thing was staring right at me. But okay, so he needs two wide receivers, right?
And a flex.
Okay, Puka, J-Mo, Jacoby Myers. That's what I'm rolling with.
Yep. Jacoby gets a lot of targets. J-Mo's in that.
Does he, man? It's crazy.
Like, Jacoby gonna get you. He's your
safe floor guy.
Yes, by all means. J-Mo gonna have plenty of opportunity against the Ravens, and then of course, like you said, Puka's a must start. So that's
he got 22 targets, bro. He got 22 targets. Jacoby Myers got 22 targets throughout the first two games. He ain't got in the end zone yet. I think he did, but one had got wiped away due to penalty. So he got 97 yards week 1, 68 yards week 2, 8 catches week 1, and 6 catches week 2 as well. 17.7 fantasy points and 12.8. So you got to put that guy out there, bro.
Yeah.
You got to put him out
points.
There. Yep.
He's a PPR machine. So, yeah. So we're going Baker, then we're going Jacoby, J-Mo, and Puka.
Yep.
That's what
Edward, good luck, bro, man. Hopefully you'll be able to, turn the corner there. You know what I mean? I know 1 and 2 doesn't sound good, but it sounds a hell of a lot better than 0 and 3.
No, for real. So I think he has a comment later. We'll get to it in here in a second. I'm gonna go with Manny first, but join our Discord, Edward, if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. We'll like I said, we here for a couple hours on Sundays, but we're in there 7 days a week, answering all types of questions, waiver wire, trade requests, all things of that nature. So, Manny, welcome back. Oh, so we got Dak and Indiana Jones, flex Keenan Allen, Jordan Mason, tight end Hunter Henry, Zach Ertz. So you have to feel like you have to start Dak. I feel that way. The matchup is too good for Dak not to start.
I agree. And again, I can't believe I haven't taken Indiana Jones this morning, man. I'm keep saying that to see if it'll stick.
Exactly.
To see if I'm gonna get rid of like the Danny Crimes thing. I'll tell you this: he got one more week to play exceptional, like he did. Again, Jamar. He played a terrible defense week 1. We already knew what it was.
Yeah.
He played borderline elite defense week 2. He do this again, bro. Like, I don't know, man. He's Indiana Jones for me for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I get it. And so I have Dak in one league, and the only reason why Dak is on the bench because I have Lamar Jackson. That's the only reason. Otherwise, Dak would be in my lineup today.
I agree. I'm
Keenan
taking that as
Allen,
well.
Jordan Mason. I'm going Keenan Allen.
Yep.
Keenan Allen has the fountain of youth. I think it's just the uniform because when he was in my uniform, he wasn't doing all this. But in that uniform, I'm just calling a spade on that one.
It's something about that powder blue, dog.
Dude, or maybe it's something about this stupid orange and never mind. Dude, and then Hunter Henry and Zach Ertz. Hunter Henry is a little intriguing. Zach Ertz, like once again, this is one of those I do not know what to expect with Marcus Mariota. Maybe Zach Ertz get like 10 targets today. Or
Maybe
maybe
he
he
could
gets
be that security blanket for him.
he could, or he could get one target for one catch for 8 yards. I don't know. But I can say Drake May has been pretty good so far. That's one thing I can say. So what say you on this one?
I say Hunter Henry only because of the unknown. Again, like I don't know what Manny's record is, you know what I mean? If he's 2-0 and he ain't got no problem starting Zach Ertz over Hunter Henry just to be able to, gamble a little bit, roll a little dice. But if you want the sure thing, gotta go with Henry.
Yeah, so I'm with you on that. So Manny also said Kyron has me nervous. They play the Eagles. I'm not as nervous on that one, but I would be a little bit nervous on this one here. Kenneth Skywalker, which I like once again, like I'll say holler at me in October as we collect data, but that backfield is weird. That is a weird backfield. I don't know what to expect right now.
Honestly. Well, now I do know that Zach Charbonnet ain't playing today. Zach Charbonnet is doubtful. Yeah. So I just removed Kenneth Walker was on my bench. Now I'm putting him back out there. I think he had 15 carries. Last week against my Steelers? I think. Hold on, let me see real quick. I know he had only 15 carries. Charbonnet out carried him, but Kenneth Skywalker outperformed him.
So this is a pivotal opportunity for Kenneth Skywalker to regain the confidence.
100%.
Of the coach in that.
So he had 13 carries. I'm sorry, Jamar. He had 13 carries for 105 yards in the TD. So
Skywalker?
Yeah.
That's the Skywalker we know.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody drafted to be that surefire RB2, no matter what league he's in. So
that's K9 right there. That's man. Yeah, that's
playing at home against New Orleans. No Charbonnet to see carries.
Dude, can we get a Beastquake Part 2?
I mean, that would be nice because I got him in multiple leagues and I did just pull him up from the bench. You know what? I gotta check my other league real quick. Make sure I pulled him off the bench.
But yeah, the Skywalker should do his thing today. He better do his thing today. If he don't, then
100%, bro.
I just don't know on that one. So Edward. All right. So Edward says, side note, I drafted horribly and had no RB2. I just traded JSN and Rachaad White to acquire Chase Brown, MHJ. I got Rachaad White off waivers that morning.
That's not terrible.
It's not. He addressed the need.
Yep. I mean, the JSN swap for basically, let's think of this in terms of just wide receivers, right? Yeah. So the JSN for MHJ, that's a little bit of a downgrade, but he definitely upgraded at the position which he didn't have via draft, which is Chase Brown, who's going to be utilized in both facets, not only rushing, but receiving as well.
Correct. And I know Chase Brown has had a slow start, but I feel like Chase Brown's stock definitely about to start rising here because he's going to be utilized a lot. I would imagine he'd be utilized more and get more opportunity without Joe Burrow. So
sure.
We'll see. But that's a good move. You did what you had to do. I'm not mad at it.
I can dig it.
Yep. So I just reposted the link to the Discord. All right. So JAC start one banged up Tucker Kraft versus Cleveland or Kyle Pitts versus Carolina. 0.75 PPR. Oh, they getting creative.
0.75. Never heard of that. First time.
3/4 of a point per reception. My gosh.
And bro, I've been playing fantasy football.
Hey, They
for
got
a very long
creative on
time
that
now,
one.
bro. Yeah, I've never seen that.
I love
That's
the
crazy.
creativity. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. Our boy number 8 in Atlanta has not been terrible per se.
No, he hasn't.
But Tucker Craft was looking really good last time I saw him play.
He was, man. And you got to think, no Jayden Reed. When Jayden Reed had went out, Tucker Craft just started to explode or whatever. Like as far as opportunities to be able to have a big game, and that's exactly what he did. Now, I think Tucker Craft knee is like still messed up, so I think he was
Yeah.
I think he was limited at practice, extremely limited, but he was viewed as a game time decision for today. I don't know what time that game
He's
starts. Either game starts.
he's supposed to play,
Oh, I
but
hope so.
yeah,
I need
I
to thank you for telling me that, Jamar.
yeah, he's supposed to
I need
play.
to hear that.
I just don't know. I guess how effective he would be, because they reported that injury like it was something. It wasn't like nothing,
Mm-hmm.
but and I don't think it's everything, but it reported like it was something. So I don't know. I mean, I probably would go Tucker Craft.
Yeah,
But
if he's healthy, I'm playing. Like
yeah,
again, that's something to monitor though.
it is. And I'm still trying to figure out the pass catching scenario in Green Bay too, since your cousin gonna be out for the foreseeable future. I wonder does Matthew Golden get more looks and more involved in the offense, or is it Latavius Wicks or Romeo Dobbs? Is Christian Watson playing? Like, I don't know, but I wouldn't be mad at you, Tucker Craft. Pitts is something to keep an eye on, but I will say I think that Carolina game has Bijan Robinson written all over it. So
Carolina's defense is pretty good too.
is it?
Yeah.
And when you say Carolina defense, you ain't just talking about J.C. Horn either, right?
nah,
Okay.
nah. I mean, the defense is look. If you actually watch the games versus Carolina, the defense is pretty good. Like it's not like they ain't got like no huge names up on the defense, but it's like that the offense is so putrid and horrible, bro. They just can't recover from it. So
Nah, that makes sense. Fair enough. All right, so good luck to you, JC. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us, and join the Discord. I posted a link twice today. Awful. All right, defense. We got Seattle home versus the Saints, Jags home versus Texans, Patriots, home versus Steelers. I'm leaning Seahawks. I am going Seahawks. Matter of fact, I'm in a survivor. I'm in 2 survivor leagues right now. I'm still in both of them. And Seahawks is the team I'm playing today for a lot of reasons. One of them because the defense should, I guess, that anemic Saints team in general.
I agree. Good
Seahawks.
streaming option, man. Good streaming option.
Yeah, so good luck to you on that one. Brawley, yo. All right, he says start one. Kyron, Jordan Mason, or ETN. Also trade MHJ for Keenan Allen. All 9 PPR. All right, so who's finding the end zone here?
Oh man, that's tough.
So Kyron, I think on the road against the Eagles. Jordan Mason, I think their Vikings are at home against the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
ETN, I think they're at home. Yeah, they're at home against the Texans. More likely to find the end zone. So Jordan Mason has the best matchup out the 3.
He does, and that's what I'm gonna take.
But has the worst quarterback play.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take him. And just because he said it's non PPR, if it was PPR, I would have took either Kyron or ETN most likely. But just somebody to punch in 6.
But I'm saying, like, but it's one of those. Do you trust Jordan Mason with his matchup
Mm-hmm.
with spotty quarterback play over Matt Stafford and the Rams offense
Being able to get
get
inside to red
the
zone
red zone
multiple
more?
occasions. Yeah.
Yes, that's the question.
Yep, I do.
Okay. Okay. I am so torn between the two.
No, it's
So torn.
tough. It is. It is tough.
So torn. I'm gonna go Kyron. I don't have the warm and fuzzies at all. But it's one of those to where between Kyron and Mason, I feel okay between the two for different perspectives and reasons. They can both be productive. And then that trade, and this is non PPR. I'm like for it. Like if I'm being very honest about it, like better quarterback play, better offense in my opinion, more opportunities to score, and he's been scoring.
2 straight
Like
weeks, right?
yeah, and then as much as an allure and like the name Marvin Harrison Jr., it's just not getting it done. And once again, I don't think it's all his fault by any means. But
And he's getting the targets, Jamar. 17 targets in 2 weeks. Keenan Allen. I'm not mad at this one. And again, if this is not a keeper league, obviously I would say do it. If it's a keeper league, say no. Like
yeah.
for everything that you mentioned, Jamar, not Keenan Allen, old guy, right? Marvin Harrison Jr., name, legacy. You know what I mean? Just young, everything. But Keenan Allen's still doing it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will do it.
I would try to say, see if you can get something else additional though. Just go ahead and throw it out there. See if you can get an
Yeah,
additional player or something, just to kind of more so sweeten the deal. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, because with the name itself, you and the ADP, you might be able to squeeze something else in there.
mm-hmm.
So, all right. So apparently, I think you misread his question a little bit. So he said, "Sorry to bother. You're never a bother." He said, "Yeah, we're starting Puka, Jacoby, and Jamo, but who should I flex? Pearsall or MHJ?
Mm.
Like both teams play each other.
Yeah,
I mean, MHJ definitely has the higher ceiling. Pearsall has a higher floor. So
I'm gonna go with MHJ. I'm a, again, no warm and fuzzies or whatever, but the better quarterback play should come from Kyler in this game. It definitely should, which will, garner more opportunity for MHJ in this one. So, yeah.
dude, I literally seen this man put up 20-some points in the first quarter of a game.
Yeah.
And then but in the same game didn't get another point.
It's crazy, right?
Dude, that is so frustrating. And then Kyler doesn't have any remorse about it either. That's what makes it really bad. Yeah, I'm with you, but it's like, man.
I mean, no. I mean, yeah, you don't feel too good about either or whatever. But Pearsall and like the quarterback play there. I don't know. Who do I trust more, Kyler
Or Mac
or
Jones.
Mac Jones? So I mean, that's
Right.
pretty much what it's come down to for me.
So pretty much if Brock Purdy was playing, I'd be more inclined to take Pearsall.
Oh, for sure.
So, all right. Good luck to you, Edward. Raleigh said it's really close. I got Kyron plugged in. I think he booms this week. Mason has the matchup play though. So yeah, that's why we're
It is tough. That's
torn.
why we split on it. I'm saying taking Mason. He's saying take Kyron. But if you still got Kyron in there, I would say don't switch it out, bro.
Yeah,
just
go with your gut.
100%. Yeah.
For real. All right. So he said the .75 league is from my first oldest league and started from a debate in middle school almost 20 years ago. No one could
That's
agree on .5
crazy.
or 1 point, so I made it .75.
So basically, he's showing his age here, ladies and gentlemen. Which, granted, we are about the same age. That's what it's looking like.
Yes.
About 20 years ago. For like,
I mean, look, the first time I played fantasy was when Tom Brady was throwing the ball to Randy Moss that first year. I had Tom Brady on the team. I had Randy Moss on the team because people thought he was washed. I had Chad Johnson on the team. So it didn't matter who else I had on the team. Just know I lost one game, and that was the week the Patriots was on bye. So yeah, I get it. It's coming up on that 20-year mark for me too. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Dang, I just aged myself. I don't know how to feel right now.
Bro, that is crazy to think. Let's just move on from that.
Yeah. like thanks a lot, JC. All right. D. Smitty. Okay. What are some good kickers to stream?
Oh, I got you.
All right. So my first thought is who's in the most friendly games this week?
Mm-hmm.
So if what's his name? Cairo Santo, if he's out there, that's worth streaming. I mean, that Bears Cowboys over under 50.5. I know for a fact there is no Aubrey out anywhere to stream. So that dude is a straight weapon. If for whatever reason the Lions or Ravens kickers are out there, which I doubt.
Yep, that was gonna. You know what? I think Tyler Luke should be available for Baltimore in like a couple of leagues.
And I don't know why, but you might. I mean, you're right,
bro. I picked him up in the league this past week.
That's crazy. That should not be the case. But
nope, it shouldn't. Also like Schrader from Indiana.
Yes.
As a pretty good pick because that is a divisional matchup. They know each other well. In which it could be a couple of kicks in that game too. So those are a couple of names that stand out for me: Luke, Schrader, and McLaughlin from Tampa Bay.
Yep. And I threw out Cairo Santos from the Bears, and another one thrown out is the Romo guy now from the Falcons.
Oh yeah, Parker Romo. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, because of man, I can't believe they get rid of Young Wei, man. That was crazy.
Dude, he was so cool, man. Why they do him like that? I liked him. I liked him.
Missing kicks, man. Like that. Listen, bro, you got one job as a kicker, bro. One job. You can't get that done, you out of town.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I think it was pivotal kicks too. That's what really did it. So all right, we're gonna keep it moving. I didn't realize we got a lot of comments here. So all right, we're gonna try to speed it up, people. All right. LL Cool Guy, he said, do I start Pittman? I mean,
depends on who else you got. Like, we will need to see like a full wide receiver lineup, even though it looks like Pittman is back. And again, I'm a Pittman owner, bro.
I got him in one league too.
I own Pittman in Dynasty, and I haven't been able to utilize him because of the simple fact that AR can't hit water out of a boat. However, Indiana Jones is on the horizon now, and he's been pretty good. So
let me get Pittman for a third round pick.
That ain't happening, bro. You know what I spent on him. I overpaid for him.
Oh man, 2/3. Okay, I'm playing. All right, DJ Moore or Wan'Dale Robinson. I'm gonna play the environment. I think DJ Moore is gonna be productive today.
You think so? I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna take Wan'Dale. Look, I'm gonna say this, and Jamar, I don't know if I said this in week 1 or what was it just a conversation that you and I had. But Roma Dunze is that dude, bro.
No, he is. He is the number one in that offense. They made it a priority to make sure he's gonna be the number one this year, and he's doing it.
He is good.
I'm playing the environment because the Dallas Cowboys stink. That's why Wan'Dale Robinson is even in this discussion these mornings because of what he did to the Cowboys last week.
That's a fact. It's the targets that I can't deny with Wan'Dale. I made a case earlier this morning to go against him, but I kind of felt bad about it. So this is just the time where I can go ahead and throw him in there.
All right. So LL Cool Guy, appreciate it. Join the Discord. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. Foxborough, good morning. Edward, no, thank you. Make sure you continue to rock with us next week. ACL Dern. Good morning, guys. How are you? Trying to figure out, should I play soccer or should I pull somebody from the bench? I put the picture up on the Discord. I have a sweet parlay. Check it out. I didn't even know if my first message went through or not. Where's the Discord? There we go. And Cisco, if you're in the Discord, I'm gonna answer that one too when we get in there. Kyrie Williams and Saquon Barkley each record 5 yards each quarter. Jonathan Taylor's only. I actually like that parlay.
Should I mimic this?
I might.
Hey, I hopefully you crack this ACO, Darren.
I just might. I mean, you're not asking for like 5 yards each quarter from starting running backs. I know that's easier said than done to a certain degree, but it's like
no, it is. I mean, trust me, it's a reason why it's on here,
right?
Like that. You know what I'm saying? But the odds of this happening, I think they're favorable. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I like the odds though.
Yeah, I might throw something light on it just to see. You never know. You never know.
Yeah. I'm a screenshot this, bro, if you don't mind.
By all means. All right, keep it moving here. Foxborough, 16-man half point. I got Nix, Cook, Tootin, Lamb, Sutton, Njoku, and Keenan Allen on the bench. Braylon Allen, Jennings, Charbonnet. It's not playing Kirk, Russell Wilson. Should I make any changes? I'm going to say no.
Nope. I like what you got. I definitely like what you got. And for a 16 team, that's pretty good. It's pretty good for a 16-man team. And he got Keenan Allen too. Like, dude, imagine. That's the pick. That is the pick for that 16-man league, bro.
Cook played Thursday too, so it's like you straight. You straight. All right. OD Black Tip. Morning, guys. Flex Hollywood or Cooper Kupp. Start Hawk or Goddard. I'm gonna say Hollywood.
You gonna say Hollywood over Kupp?
Yeah. Playing the Giants.
Yep.
Also, I mean, Worthy's not playing either.
Lack thereof, basically.
Yeah.
As far as pass catches. Okay. I'm with you on that because I was definitely gonna say Kupp, but yeah.
And he has a higher ceiling too.
That's cool.
And then Hawk or Goddard. I'm leaning Goddard.
I'm gonna go Hawk. I think a breakout game is inevitable, especially when you having the likes of Walker Toombs is there, Carson Wentz. So I do. I mean, he has always favored the tight end. He has. So
Zach Ertz back in the day.
Yep. So I think that Hawk could possibly have a hot game this week. So.
I hope so, because matter of fact, I actually just dropped Hawk this morning for Jake Ferguson. Like
I ain't mad at it.
I can't continue to play around with this. I just can't do it. All right. So good luck. Join the Discord. I'll post the link again. Join the Discord. We on here for a couple hours on Sundays, but we in the Discord 7 days a week. All right. So I see booing. DJ Moore, Hollywood Brown. Want to keep my undefeated record clean. That behind me?
Yeah. I'm gonna say DJ Brown. I said DJ Brown. I just mixed the two up.
I mean, that'd be the.
I just mixed the two. Yeah, basically DJ Brown. Might as well. Hey, no, I'm gonna take DJ Moore as well.
The game environment. I'm playing it. I'm playing the environment at this point. All right, Dylan, what's going on? All right, he said, let's have a day. All right, 3 questions, 3 leagues. All right, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right, all full PPR. All right, first one, pick 2. Jawan, Kraft, Judkins, Buka.
So if Buka is on the snap count?
I'm still playing Buka.
Got to, man.
Three TDs in 2 games. I can't ignore that. The fact that we're talking about possibly flexing tight ends and stuff. Judkins played a. So here's the thing, like, part of me wants to say Judkins because he is a starting running back now.
Yeah.
You're going against a tough defense in the Packers. However, like, in my opinion, in order to slow down a pass rush, you have to run the ball right at him. So it's like one of those theory, like, game plan type deals for me. It's hard for me to just go ahead and pick a tight end in this spot, but I get it between Juwan Johnson and Tucker Kraft, how they've been doing so far. What are your thoughts here? Because I'm definitely going to Booker for one.
For sure.
I don't care about it. Quote unquote snap count. I don't care about that.
Yeah, and if I would have so if I were to rank tight ends right this week, and like I just put up a list or whatever, I would have them somewhere around the same. I would have those guys somewhere around the same. I would have them flirting with top 5 play for the week. But it's the Tyler Warren thing, bro. Like he's been good. He's been really good.
Yeah. So I would say for that last question, I'm picking Warren for that last one.
Okay, that's fair.
So, but this one here, this first one, picking 2, like,
right, and that's my thing. Would you flex a tight end? So he's saying pick 2. So would you pick Kraft and Ibuka? I mean, because we definitely go with Ibuka.
Yes.
Sure. You know what I mean? For me, it's either Juwan or Kraft here.
Thinking. I mean, Juwan on the road at 12th man. That's not a
Let me see if he's on the snap count for sure, because maybe that'll be the determining factor.
That's tough.
It is.
Because it's still like Juwan, like if Juwan is your tight end for your team, you playing him. I just trying to wrap my head around the fact that I got to trust Spencer Rattler to do that. That's my issue with Juwan. It ain't even him. It's the quarterback, but the quarterback's still getting the ball.
Yeah. He got 19 targets in 2 games, Jamar, with a TD and 1.
Juwan?
15.6 week 1, 15.9 week 2, bro.
Who are the opponents?
Arizona and San Francisco. The San Francisco one was a little bit more. He had the better game. I guess depending on how you look at it, though. He had 8 catches week 1, 5 catches week 2, but he had a TD week 2 as well.
All right, screw it. Give me Juwan and Ibuka on that one. Screw it.
I'm with you.
All right, and then that middle one, defense, Colts at Titans, Commanders home versus Vegas, or Chargers Denver. Look, I have a personal grudge and a bias against the Colts defense. You can kick rocks right now. Dude, they costed me so much money off some BS last year. I lost hundreds in my championship week because of that defense. Screw them.
I'm gonna take them though.
I get it. Like I said, I'm
at Tennessee. It's at Tennessee. Tennessee ain't been very good, bro. It's.
But they look last week. I mean, they hung in there against the Rams.
Hey, we don't do moral victories around
I'm just saying they put up points against the Rams defense, and the Rams defense is a lot better. Just saying. I get it. I get it. I mean, if that's the option, I get it. I would co-sign, but my name would be in invisible ink, but I would co-sign.
Because I'm just saying, Washington versus Vegas, like if Jayden Daniels was playing, I would probably take that because I know that they can control what they can do offensively.
Right. defense won't be on the field as often type
Mm-hmm.
deal. They
Yeah,
might get
so
tired. There ain't no telling. Yeah.
can't trust that one. It'll be a
Chargers,
completely different thing.
Bronx. I mean,
That one is intriguing, that divisional matchup, because
yeah.
that one is intriguing. But nah, I'm still taking the
Yeah.
Colts.
I'll co-sign an invisible ink.
I thought Walt, if Walt was here, bro, he would say, yeah, man.
Oh yeah, of course he would.
He would definitely coerce you. You know what I'm saying? So
Of course he would. So, all right, and the last one I said, I got Warren on that one. So,
yep. Oh no. That's good. We're both in agreement.
yeah.
Straight
So,
on down.
good luck to you. Appreciate you. I don't know if you're in a Discord, Dylan, or not, but if so, if not, join the Discord. All right, awful. He said, "What are some great buy low RBs y'all would recommend full PPR?" Chase Brown is one of them. You would
Yep.
definitely. That is definitely like number one on my list. Chase Brown. I don't have a second one in mind, but that's been on my brain for the last few days. Chase Brown. Like who's underperforming that know that's about to take off?
I would say maybe Tony Pollard might be another good one.
I can see that. I can see that. Are we sticking with those two? Or are you looking for a third?
I'm looking for a third. I want to give one more. But I can't really find one. Because it's like we got a bunch of underperforming rookie running backs. We mentioned that earlier. And I was going to say one of them, but I don't think nobody's willing to part ways with somebody that they spent such a high pick on. But if
Like,
they selling them for dirt cheap, then I would pick them up, like a Marion Hampton
yeah, I was
or
about to say
whatever.
that.
Yeah, because it's like he ain't had the production yet. You might be able to go get him, but again, with the way that the offense moves the ball and like the head coach, that may be.
I got one.
Who you got?
RJ Harvey.
Okay, I like that.
Because it's a matter of when.
Yeah, and he's in a competent offense with a competent head coach too.
I think he's averaging 7 yards a carry. So there you go. So good luck to you on that one. All right, Romo or Schrader for us kickers.
Two good picks.
I'm not mad with either one. Like I would shoot. I would maybe I maybe lean a little Romo, but I'm happy with either one. I'm not even joking.
I'm with you. Flip a coin. Both of them got great matchups as far as points to kickers allowed or whatever. Carolina is among the highest, as well as Tennessee. So either way you go, you kind of like a win-win.
Yeah.
If I would have to pick one, like I'm gonna give a slight edge to
Schrader hasn't missed a kick technically, right?
Technically, no.
Yeah, that BS at the end of last week's game, but nevertheless, on record, for ours official statistics, he has not missed a kick.
Yep, and Romo is in Atlanta versus Carolina this week, which is that's a great matchup for kickers. So both of them got great matchups. So whichever one you pick, Jamar, I'll just pick the opposite.
Well, I got Romo, you got Schrader, and we call it a day.
There we go.
All right, then he came back with this one: 2 RBs, Henderson, Monty, James Conner. Well, I'm gonna go David Montgomery.
Yep, me too.
See, I might have to take James Conner on the second one. And it's nothing against Henderson. It's just more so Ramondre's being a thorn right now.
Oh, that's fine. Those are the two I was gonna pick anyway.
All right, well, fair enough. We're on the same page.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, D. Smitty. All right, 8-man, full PPR. I got Allen, Walker, Chase Brown, Lamb, Dunze, McBride. I forgot that he's this 8-man. It is 8-man league. Warren on the bench. Got Herbert, Crosby. We got Bill. Dobbins, Puka, Sutton. Any changes?
So
Warren's the
I'm
flex.
guessing that's Josh Allen. He played already.
Gotta be.
Yeah. Kenneth Walker, Chase Brown.
So are we flexing Ibuka over Warren? That's the only thing I'm thinking. But if Warren gonna still get his, then it's like, does it matter? I'm just looking for somebody with a high ceiling at this point.
Damn. Nah, I like it. I like what he got. And like you and I were looking at the same way. I'm thinking to myself, like, how the hell do I get Bill inside this lineup? But I can't do it. Not over
right now.
Skywalker, and Chase can't do it.
Yeah, because the situations right now, based on how it's set up with no Charbonnet,
Absolutely.
no Joe Burrow anymore, so Brown should be a little bit more involved. Like, yeah, so we're on the same page. Leave it as is, Foxborough. Good luck. Edwards back. Need to circle back. If Jenny is out, would you still start Pearsall over MHJ? No, I think we had MHJ initial. I mean, goes back to quarterback play, right?
Yep.
Those two teams going with the higher ceiling. MHJ.
Yeah. Which one is more likely to score two TDs out of them?
MHJ.
Yep. There we go.
Yep.
Not saying it's gonna happen.
Right,
I was just saying as far as like the higher ceiling, yeah.
So, all right, James, should I start Mario Hampton or Sanders this weekend?
Dang, you down that low, man?
I'm about to say Hampton by default, but yeah, I'm Hampton.
Same.
Can't flex. I can't. If I'm flexing a tight, I can't do that one.
Hey James, are you a Seahawks fan, bro? Let me know. I might have a bone to pick with you because of what y'all did to me last week. But yeah, just let me know. #SilverNation, here we go.
Gonna bring out the drum again. Ray. Start one. AJ Brown, Evans, Thomas. I'm going Evans. Mike Evans.
Is that BTJ?
I'm assuming so. I'm to the point. Look, I'm holding on to BTJ, but I'm definitely have other options. I'm starting over Brian Thomas Jr. right now, and AJ Brown. He's almost on that. If he does again this week, I'm gonna hold on to him. But
I'm not starting AJ Brown at all.
No,
like at all. The targets ain't been there. The production ain't been there. Again, it's only been 2 weeks, but what have you done for me lately? Which is basically 2 steps removed from a goose egg.
Yeah.
So I can't play him at all.
I can care less about your name these days.
Nah.
So I'm definitely going Mike Evans.
Okay. So who does the Jacksonville Jaguars have, Jamar?
They have the Houston Texans.
He's due. I'm not saying that Mike Evans not. Have Mike Evans found pay dirt this year? I don't think so, right?
I know it wasn't last week.
Because I know I got him in the league. Let me pull up the league that I got him in. Yeah, so no TDs. 19 targets, 10 catches for 107 yards. So both of them are technically due, though. But it's like he got 10 points at least minimum. He got 5 catches in both games. And damn near double digit targets in both. He got 8 and 11.
It's like at least I know the ball's going there.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm taking one with the better quarterback too.
He got 19 targets as well. Brian Thomas Jr. did.
But have you seen the little mixtape of him?
Oh yeah.
Just dropping everything. Like, what are you doing? Just not engaged? Like, is there something deeper than this? Like,
yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with.
I'm not saying that he's due.
He had 12 targets last week, but only caught 4 catches. That is like crazy.
Like, what are you doing?
12 targets.
12. And I know probably all the balls not perfect, but some of them hit your hands and you just not catching it. Like, where's your mind at?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. It seems to me right now that Mike Evans is the safer pick right now. And watch BTJ pop off today.
Yep. And I kind of hope he does, so I can have more of a peace of mind going forward. Because I spent a high pick on him just like everybody else did.
Yep. But safe money, Mike Evans.
Yep, that's where we're at. Appreciate you, Ray, from stopping by. Mikey G. Tootin, need to know about this guy. I picked him up off the waivers. I'm struggling with my other running backs. They're either hurt or they're not going to play. Doubtful that I should say.
Here's the thing. I talked about it a little bit earlier, Mikey G. I say by at least week 6, this dude should see some sort of a 50-50 split or 60-40 split, whatever the case may be, because he's too talented of a back to not, be out there for at least over half of the snaps offensively. I believe that was one of the main reasons to why Tank Bigsby was put out of town. Is because they did believe in Tootin or whatever, but ETN has been okay throughout the first couple of weeks. I'm glad you picked him up off the waiver wire, but he may need one more week to just be able to go ahead and throw him into your lineups, especially as for flex consideration.
Yeah, that's definitely a long. That's the long play on that one.
Yeah, it's definitely a good hold though.
Absolutely. So definitely good luck to you there. If you have any more questions, if you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. If I got to post the link again, I will, but join the Discord. D Smitty, I think I can answer this one a little bit. So what you guys feel about Cal Manungai? So look, my Bears, posted behind me. Look, we definitely don't have a true running back per se. DeAndre Swift is what he is. Like he's not gonna get you any more. He's not gonna get you any less. He is who he is. He's just not a bell cow. It's just what it is. Cal Manungai, we got in the 7th round from Rutgers. Look, I believe if he's given the opportunity, which I think he will at some point, I think he can be serviceable. Heck, I drafted him in the Dynasty League. So I'm just sitting there itching, waiting. Roshan Johnson, I don't even know why he's still on the roster. The man don't even play. And when he does play, it's like, okay, who's next type deal. So I think there is going to be opportunity for the man. And this is, once again, one of the deepest running back classes we ever seen in our lives. So it's like the guy can play. It's just a matter of when the opportunity comes. So if you can stash him in a deeper league, by all means. That's how I feel. So, here's your bone.
James. Take that off the ticker. I don't want to see it. Take it off. I was hoping he was going to say no.
Not with that JSN picture. He said, I'm playing the best team in the Dynasty League today. I need Neighbors, BTJ, and Drake London to come through. And he got some nice young core wide receivers right there.
Oh, yeah. All of them boys young. And that's in Dynasty, too?
Yeah. I mean, they play like they supposed to. He's sitting good, right?
Yep. I agree. But that's all I got to say to James. Keeping it short and sweet. Messed up my 2-0 start, bro. Like,
I'm surprised you ain't banged the drum on James.
I can't bang it right now, bro. They beat us. They beat us. I can't even do it.
Can't even do it.
No.
All right, people, we do have a merch store. I just dropped the link for it. Like, shoot, you got the mug. I got the shirt on. Where that mug at? Drinking some iced tea out that thing?
Yes, sir. You know what? I think it's about time for another cup, too. So, yeah.
Okay, well.
Pull up.
If you need to do that, by all means. Yep. Got on the shirt. Back. I know I can't turn fully around, but pretty nice shirt. Good fit. We do appreciate each and everybody that comes through each and every week. And also, if you're in a Discord, then, that's a whole nother level because, hey, we have a whole Discord fantasy football league for people to, that free entry. They're going to get prizes. So there you go. All right. Mikey G said the only person I have on my, This roster that I can play is RJ Harvey. He's not going to play, right?
RJ
Huh?
Harvey, you said he's not going to play?
That's what he said. I mean, I didn't hear anything of the sort.
Neither did I. He should play.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm pretty positive his yards per carry is really high. Yeah. Yeah, he's averaging 7 yards a carry. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a little bit inflated, but because like I see the week 1, he had 5 rushes for 8 yards, and then he had 6 rushes for 70 yards. So that 11.7 average in week 2, basically. I mean, in week 1. I'm sorry, in week 1.
I mean, he took advantage of sketchy, Colts defense last week, and yeah, and apparently Smitty's booing the Hawks too. So there you go.
Yeah, that's the type of energy I need this morning, man. Nah, I ain't got nothing against the Hawks, bro. Let me stop.
Like it's just like more so they just beat you.
That's yeah. That's it. Like I have no hatred towards them. Like the only real hatred I truly have is against Cincinnati, and the real I can't stand is Jackson. I said Jacksonville, Lamar Jackson and company. So. But I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, I understand. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. James says, "How you liking Metcalf?"
Next comment. Next comment.
Oh man, that's funny. I put my roster on Discord. You guys, can you look at it and I guess see what I'm talking about? All right. To the Discord we go. And I should technically I do have the capability of like putting it on here so we all see together. But
so who is Mikey G? Is Mikey G Dr. Silver?
I think yeah, gotta be.
Okay.
All right. So we definitely putting names to usernames here.
Yep. Okay, I see what he's saying.
Oof.
Yeah, Charbonnet ain't playing. Wait, why is Trey McBride on his bench? Oh, no wonder. Juwan Johnson has been good. That's crazy. What? So let me ask you this, Jamar, because I don't own Trey McBride in any of my leagues. How is he performing this year? Underachievement?
I thought he was solid. Okay. But I'm gonna have to double check that. Because I mess with the DFS lineups and stuff as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought he would, but yeah, I think it's more so maybe it's just Juwan just been Juwaning, But
yeah, is there any way we can we get him inside the lineup, bro? Like, is there a way?
Yeah, so McBride, first week 9 targets, 6 catches for 61. Second week 7 targets for 6 catches and 78. So he's been solid. He's
been that's good. Like we need to get him
tight end 5 on the year.
Okay. So Patrick Mahomes. Okay. GNT, he ain't got no choice but to start him. Like he has no choice whatsoever.
Johnson's tight end 3 on the year. Nobody would ever thought that coming into this year. Okay.
I would probably play Harvey over Tootin, maybe.
But he sent the list of running backs available that he could pick up. And I wouldn't mind.
Dang. So he basically just got backup running backs at this point.
And I think Kareem Hunt is actually the starter over there now.
I think so because they were trying to move away. Yeah, just go ahead and pick him up. Just for like a humbug, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you go ahead and pick Kareem Hunt up?
Yeah. I mean, White isn't a bad option either, but Hunt's just opportunity and Probably red zone presence. It's a little bit better.
Also, as well as the passing game too,
Yeah,
because Pacheco typically comes off the field up on third down.
that's true. And then Kareem Hunt could be a 3 down back in the red zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rest of these guys: White back up, Robinson Jr. back up, Algier back up. Yeah, Ray
Yeah.
Davis, Rodriguez. Man, I'm curious to see what Bill gonna do today, man. For real.
Good old Bill. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would get Kareem Hunt in the lineup today.
Who would he
Wait,
drop though?
I'm looking.
If he gonna pick it up, if he gonna pick up.
I almost want to get a boot to Olave.
Well, actually, he can probably put Zach Charbonnet in his injured reserve spot right now since he's listed as doubtful.
I
I
don't think he can
believe.
move it. I don't think he can move it just yet.
Oh, okay. It has to
But
say out.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I think so. I think it has to say out.
Oh, okay.
And I think that would, well,
I know in some leagues they allow you to do
ooh,
it.
520. Okay, so technically he has time to wait. He has time.
Time to wait until he can see if he can get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Charbonnet will be designated first before Hunt's game, so the times work. So yeah, and then also he was saying I have two really good tight ends. We see no one wants to trade me there. Running backs for him. I get it. I mean I get it to a certain degree. I just know if whoever needs a tight end, and let's say Johnson is the one that continues to go off. Let's say he has 2 touchdowns today with a lot of catches. At that point, I guarantee you somebody might be a little bit more willing to trade with you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. He's probably gonna have to move McBride, unfortunately, because he got the bigger name or
Yeah.
whatever. Even though that Juwan Johnson still has the production to match. You know what I mean. But
Either or.
I wouldn't want to trade McBride, but you may have to.
Yeah, I think something will shake.
Yep.
Soon. All right. Where we at? Here's Johnny. Hey guys, full PPR question. ETN or Rome? Oh, trade question. ETN or Rome for Chase.
Did he send the rest of his roster? What is that? Yeah, Twitch, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Send us the rest of your roster so we can really
yeah.
analyze this one.
And is that Jamar Chase or Chase Brown?
I'm assuming that's Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
I'm assuming.
If that's Jamar Chase, just do it. Sorry, man. Don't need to see the rest of your roster. Just do it.
Okay, well, that's that. All right. Dr. Silver, also known as Mikey G, said he's gonna pick up Hunt. Thanks, guys, again.
Yeah, no doubt, Mikey G. Hopefully you get a dub today, big dog.
Oh, so I know that's
Can't move
not the greatest situation.
I wish I could. Yeah, I mean, it does sucks. It does suck, but you may not be able to move them early on. But this is the NFL. There will be more injuries. We already seen it this week with the QBs or whatever. It's a bunch of QBs missing. There could be a tight end shortage or whatever the case may be. And again, McBride still has the name. I believe he was drafted as a top 3 tight end. He was also picked as number 1 in a few leagues over Brock Bowers, but still, he still got the big name. So somebody should want to gravitate towards him eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So at this point, while we wait, I want to make this parlay. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
Let me see how much money I got on FanDuel.
Dude, I hit I don't know. I didn't create these slips, but I definitely followed 3 slips yesterday from college football. They all hit.
Really?
All hit. Yeah.
Wow.
Stunned.
Good stuff, man.
Stunned. Need that. All right. Do you have pen and paper next to you? If not, it's fine.
I do not. Nah.
All right. So
Wait, hold on. Give me a sec. I'm May. I got how will a pencil and paper do?
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Just need something to write on because we gonna get this parlay together
All
real
right, right
quick.
on.
All right. So I mentioned earlier, CD Lamb, come on down.
CD. CD. Likely to score TD. No, not you, Siri. I said CD.
Where are these fools at on my list? Let's see. Bears, Cowboys. Where are you?
So how many you want to put up on the slip, Jamar? Just curious.
I guess it depends on.
And this is anytime scores, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, let's start. I guess we can start with 5 and see what the odds are.
Okay.
All right, as I'm going through the games, Jets, Buccaneers. Do you feel comfortable with anybody that you think for sure gonna hit this end zone?
Jets and Bucks. I mean, it's kind of hard pressed to say Iboka, but the thing about it is he's gonna be on the snap count. So it's like, man, no. I'm gonna say no, Jamar.
All right,
yeah.
We're gonna fade that game. Okay. Texans, Jags in Jacksonville.
Texans, Jags, Jacksonville.
Nico, Brian Thomas Jr. If you really
sure
think break out, like sure.
Nope.
Nico, no.
Nah, not that I want to put money on. No.
Okay. All right. Oh, this one here: Packers, Browns. Josh Jacobs. He has scored a touchdown in 11 straight games. He's on the list. Okay. He's on the list.
That's cool.
All right. Bengals, Vikings. This one's a little interesting.
Bengals, Vikings. Anytime TD score.
Do we trust Jordan Mason to do it? Chase Brown, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
Out of anybody, I'm gonna say Chase. Out of anybody to score TD, in this game, I'm gonna say Jamar Chase. I want to say Justin Jefferson. I really do, but Jake Brown has already showed that rapport with Jamar Chase when he was out. So yeah, I'm gonna say Chase.
All right. Raiders and the Commanders. I might fade this game.
Raiders and Commanders. Yep, just because of Yep. QB.
Right. Steelers, Patriots.
TD. Anytime scores? Yeah. Nah, I don't think nobody's a lot. No.
Okay. I ain't
too wishy-washy.
All right, this one here is a little interesting. Rams, Eagles.
I mean, you could go either Saquon or Jalen Hurts. That's always good up on the thing. Always, it seems like.
Yeah, that would be I would have that in a different slip with an either or touchdown type deal.
Okay.
Because it's like, this is one of those, like, when you have too many good options.
Obviously, I'm not trusting the wide receivers for Philly. Or any pass catcher for that matter. I would say Saquon. I would say Saquon is a safer bet then.
All right, Saquon. We have 4. Colts, Titans.
Colts. JT. Let me see what JT Money have done against Tennessee in the last couple of years.
All right, while you do that, he definitely has the best odds to score. Then the next game, we got some interesting options coming up.
Dang, he got a 3 TD game last year against Tennessee. He had 218 yards in December. It was 12-22, 2024.
Oh, he was a league winner at that time.
Yeah, but in other games, he don't. That's crazy. He got 4 TDs against them in his career, but 3 of them came in one game. I don't know about that, bro.
All right, not good enough.
I'm a pencil him in on the side. Yeah, I'm a pencil him in.
All right, so I'm gonna put him, but we can always, remove when it's time. So
okay.
Falcons, Panthers. I want to say Bijan.
Yep.
Okay. Saints, Seahawks.
No.
Okay. Broncos, Chargers.
Broncos, Chargers. Broncos, Chargers. Broncos. Nobody on the Broncos, really. You can't really
Yeah.
trust the backfield there just quite yet between Dobbins
Do
and Harvey.
yeah.
Could we put Keenan Allen on there? But it's like that well gonna run dry eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Or Quentin Johnson. Like
He's been good too, bro. He has been able
Lad.
to
I
find it.
don't think he scored yet, but he's due.
Lad is due. I ain't mad at Lad. I ain't mad at Lad. But I like JT to score more than I do Lad. I keep looking at JT off on the side. I didn't
Gotcha.
put him in on mine. So
all right. Let's keep it moving. Cardinals, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey.
where else the offense gonna come from? CMC. I'm putting him in.
Anybody else from the Cowboys and Bears game? Javonte Williams, DeAndre Swift, Roma Dunze, George Pickens.
Is it crazy for me to like Javonte Williams? Is
no,
that crazy?
not, heck no.
Okay, Javonte Williams.
So we got Javonte and CD on there.
Yep.
Chiefs Giants.
You said Chiefs Giants?
Yeah, probably
Chiefs
not.
Giants. Chiefs Giants. No, and no. I know that Malik Neighbor's gonna have a good game. I just don't know if he's gonna get an end zone. So no.
Right, that's the thing. He did have a heck of a catch, that one touchdown. Sheesh.
Did he? Man, that was crazy.
All right. In this Monday night game, Lions, Ravens, I'm going to say Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm going to say, you said Lions, Ravens? I'm going to say,
it's like, I would think.
Okay, I guess that is the same thing. I would say Monty or whatever over him, but he can do both, though. He can actually catch one, too.
Yeah, you know, he can take one to the house 50 yards out. Just
yeah. So okay, I'm okay with Gibbs. Shit, you almost could actually say that Derrick Henry is due as well to be able to score
after that debacle last week.
Yep. So give me some King Henry as well.
All right. So just so you know, I got 10 names on this list.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11. If you want to add in Jonathan Taylor. Oh, no. I did put him in there. I'm sorry. So it's 10. CD, Josh Jacobs, Jamar Chase, Saquon, JT Money, Bijan, but he's okay with still being called Bijan. So we just going to call him Bijan. CMC, Javonte Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, and King Henry. So what does that look like? I might split it. I might split this into two. I might do 3 and then split.
I get it. Yeah. So the odds are plus 29,449. So $10 will get you $2,944.
I need that. Yeah, to play it safe, I think I'm gonna split half on one, half on the other, and then do them all together. I might just do 3.
Yeah, so I had a bonus bet of $1.50, and that $1.50 would give me $441. So I'm gonna just use the bonus bet on this one. Then I'll probably do some split offs later, but no, that's the bet. I'm gonna screenshot it, throw it in the Discord. Man, if that hits, man. Whew. Can't tell me nothing. Okay, come on. Stupid. Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right. All right, so we got that out the way. All right, well, I guess we kind of just somewhat went over the slate already in a
In
sense,
theory, yeah.
in theory. So, all right, I'll leave that alone. Yeah, we pushing our time limit here, so I guess anything else you want to add that we didn't talk about or anything like that? 'Cause this was a pretty active couple hours.
Yeah, it was. I want to know how are you doing, bro, inside both of the leagues that we are in together, which are relevant to the pod or whatever. So the
Gotcha.
Destination Fantasy Pod as well as the other one,
The Discord one.
Discord. Yep.
All right, so in the Discord one, I am 2-0.
Hmm.
I'm playing Reap this week. I already
Uh-oh.
got 15.9 points from Tyreek Hill. I am projected to kick his butt, but as we know, the projections don't really mean much.
Oh, for sure.
But with the combination of Lamar Jackson, excuse me, Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nakua, yeah, just know I'm not going down without a punch. I mean, without a fight. Like you gonna have to do something with that. And then in the Destination Fantasy League, I am 0-2.
Oh
I am
man.
0-2. But I'm still hopeful. I'm not doing anything. I'm not making any irrational decisions or anything. I'm staying calm, but I am moving accordingly. I did get 20.8 points from James Cook. That helps.
Always.
I just need see Ashton Genty hasn't really been what he needs to be. Brian Thomas Jr. Of course we talked about that. Those the two right there that's pretty much hurting me. I do have Judkins on my bench. I drafted him, so I'm gonna keep him on my bench for now. My wide receivers, Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, that should help a lot. Cortland Sutton is in the flex. I don't know if I'm going to keep him in there or maybe roll the dice on Quentin Johnston. So, I'm just trying to figure it out. And I got Ferguson in that league, Bo Nix. So I feel like I'm okay. I just, things happen. But how are you doing in those two leagues?
About the same, bro. I'm 2-0 inside of the Destination Fantasy Pod league, and Josh Allen got me out to a pretty good start with 23 points or whatever. Who am I playing in that league? I am playing Patty Cakes, 88 Memphis, whoever that is.
Oh, that's the mom-in-law right there.
Okay, yep. So that's what I'm playing. Yeah, she's pretty good. So yeah, she got a pretty good team. She rolled out both Monty and Montgomery. I'm sorry, Montgomery and Amon St. Brown and Jake Bates. So I'm not gonna know my fate until Monday. You know what I mean? So like that always sucks. But I do got Jahmyr Gibbs as well. So hopefully he can outperform them.
About to be some fireworks on Monday.
Yes, sir. And in the Destination Fantasy, no, that is one. In the Discord league, I am 1-1. I got our boy Justin Simpkins. Neighbor think I'm selling dope. So it's projected to be a close one. Actually, both of these matches are. Whatever. Again, this is the league that I lost Joe Burrow in. So I gotta deploy either Danny Dimes
or Kyler.
I'm
looking, yeah.
So I got Kyler out there now, but Danny Jones, Indiana Jones, as they like to call him now, he's been winking at me. So I don't know.
Man, and I see you got a nice rookie on your bench too.
Who that? Oh yeah, I just moved him to the bench for Kenneth Walker.
Oh, I see.
He was on my flex. Yeah,
I understand.
I just moved him to the bench. I'm thinking about taking out Debo for Ibuka. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Since Debo got QB issues, but the rest gonna stay the rest, whatever. So yeah,
fair enough. So yeah. Wait a minute. We got one question here. Is Brian Thomas Jr. about to cook?
He's due. He is due. He is due. I guess it's this thing going around about him being afraid of contact or whatever, which is actually pretty funny.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but nah, I think BTJ is due for a big game. I mean, it could come as early as this week. Who knows?
I mean, the one thing that does keep hope alive is his targets.
Yep,
19 over 2 games, just 5 catches. Are just
Yep, that ain't gonna never change either.
the targets keeps that man relevant. But man, converting only roughly 25% of your targets is insane.
That
Some got to
is
give.
terrible. It's either bad balls or just can't hang on to it or can't catch it. So yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he's asking because if they're saying Mbuka could have a snap count, limit due to his hip and groin injury. So I'm guessing would he would he feel comfortable starting BTJ in that regard? That's what I'm guessing here.
Comfortable? No, but is it an option? Yeah, for sure. But you're not feeling comfortable like the same way how I just had the same issue. Like I pulled um Kenneth Walker from my bench for Ibuka because he is on the snap count and Kenneth Walker is missing Zach Charbonnet. So I think that'll be a pretty good swap for me. So I ain't got to worry about uh, Kenneth Walker going to play the whole game.
So yeah. Michael, if you have any more questions, I'm definitely starting BTJ no matter what. Gotcha. Okay.
Right, yeah, he spent that high pick on him.
Yeah. I get it. Lastly, there's the Discord link. One more time, join the Discord as we about to wrap up the show. We're in the Discord 7 days a week. And then I'll post the merch store one more time. But while I'm doing this, Mr. Reed, where can they find us?
Man, you guys see it up on the ticker down there, man. Facebook, YouTube, Apple Pod, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, other platforms such as Twitch, which we are streaming live on there, as well as Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you check out all of our social media handles and make sure you like, subscribe, continue to rock with us like you guys have, and join the Discord as well. So again, 2 hours is pretty much our time here because we are active fathers and we got other things going on, but always if you got any additional questions, hit up the Discord, man. We will be there for you guys.
Absolutely. I know Michael asked this really quick. I'll address it and we can get out of here. He said, was that a little breakout game for Shakir? Do you guys think he's extremely efficient?
I'm gonna say no. As a Shakir owner, I'm gonna say no because I think it's like they're gonna spread the ball out. However, I do think that he is a flex guy. You can just throw in there up on like the flex. The best thing he got working for him is he is in a very, very good offense, and he has one of the best quarterbacks in the league, or whatever. So yeah, I think he could be a viable flex play on a weekly basis.
Yep, I'm with you on that one. So, all right. So for Walter and Ian that couldn't join us this morning, Deshaun, Jamar, we'll see you all next week for week 4.